everybody. Welcome. Happy Monday. I almost said Friday because I wasn't even thinking. Welcome. Do I have an awesome creative project for you today? I am Creative Sarah. If you weren't aware or if you are new here, welcome to my page. We are going to do a super awesome project. I just need to get everything in order. And yay, I did. Okay. Oh, goodness. Hi, Terry. Hi, Anita. Hi, Terry P. And Margaret. Hello. Okay. All right. First things first. We are doing the big Nutcracker today. And it's because it is Christmas in July this week. So we are gonna break out of our regular programming for a little teaser of Christmas. The reason why I wanna show this is because this is a massive project. It's a bundle that we have for sale and it is while supplies last, and I don't want to see you not be able to get yours. And so I want to show you everything that there is right now with this awesome Nutcracker. Now, if you are new to my page, I'm going to give you a keyword. That keyword, you type it into the comments, hit enter, and then I will send you a message with a link where you can see all the supplies that I'm using for this project, okay? So the keyword today is Nutcracker, Nutcracker, and that is all one word. And if you are brand new and you want to jump into my free DIY and crafting group, you'll be able to do that if you comment the word VIP. V as in Victor, I, P as in people. And when you comment VIP, you'll be able to get into that group. You'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. So I want to share with you what I did. So first of all, the Nutcracker package came to me, and when you order yours, I want you to come back to this video and step by step do what I did. So I took the stencil, which is this giant stencil, and I put a sticky note on each little part so that I knew what I wanted to do. I want to paint, so the Nutcracker comes packaged, so it's like giant wood cutouts, and these are like puzzle pieces, okay? So here's the front, and then the puzzle pieces on the back. The body has cutouts for the puzzle pieces, and these fit together like this, okay? So we're going to be putting these together, and we're going to be securing them with our adhesive, whatever we're choosing to use. Let me see if it's, oh, yep, that's the right way. It's really cool. It says cutout notches. So this is a double stack of like a wood cutout. And so the notches are only in that first single stack. Once you have it all like secured together, this is going to be a giant kind of like porch leaner, or so perfect to put like next to your fireplace or your Christmas tree or wherever you want to put these giant things. So it comes like this, unfinished wood. Well, it's like MDF. And then all of the accent pieces are in here. So what I did, I've got the body, and I'm going to show you step by step what I'm doing. So 1 second. So I'm taking the pieces of the body out of here. So this is part of the hat and the hair. So I'm going to lay that up front. And then I'm just going to kind of dump all these little pieces out and get them situated. So we have, and I'm going to help you figure this out. Once you get it all kind of figured out, I will, it'll all make sense. Okay, so we're gonna have some mustache. the mustaches, the nose. We've got eyebrows here. just gonna place those in there. So the nose, the mustache, the eyebrows. Let me scooch it over for some of you aren't gonna be able to see. Okay, and then we have like these teeth that are right there. This is the beard right there. Oh, we have the eyes. The little eyes go in here. He's starting to look more like a thing, right? And then these little tiny pieces are what I'm calling, these are like little embellishments to his coat, his like very military coat. And these little things are like little things that go off on his sleeves. So I'm just I'm lining them up, kind of matching. So these have matching pairs. So you want to find the matching pairs so that you can line them up across from each other. Like here we go. Looks like these two are matching. These long ones. I feel like there's another. Maybe these two are matching. We've got some shorter ones and some longer ones. Okay, so we got those. His belt buckle. And then these perfectly rectangle pieces are like the cuffs under his knee on his legs. And then these are the cuffs of his pants right by his boots. And then these little stars are going to go on his pants. So basically, I lined up all the pieces kind of like this. And then I decided how to paint them. Now, one of the things that I like to do for all these little pieces that I'm going to paint, I took a piece of cardboard and some painter's tape, and I just stuck it down, and so that I can place all these little pieces onto this tape and paint them oh so easily. They're not going to move around on me. I absolutely love this little technique. I know you will too. Anything to like help with the painting, right, of all of the pieces. And I'm gonna go through and tell you what color I'm painting everything so that you guys can kind of see. I guess I can do the little teeth and the little stars. And then these are pretty big pieces that we can paint. So that's what I did. I stuck them down. We're gonna paint these and these. So I went through, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch my camera view again. So I sticky noted this. This is my transfer. Now, the head, I wrote down that we're gonna paint the hat red, this hat red, and when we chalk it, we're gonna chalk it black. So I went through and kind of did that. I looked at the picture and I decided how I wanted to make mine. The body part, we're gonna paint that all in vanilla, and then we're gonna chalk this stencil in black over it, okay? Then I'm gonna paint the middle part red, and I'm gonna paint these little things here red, kind of in between. I'm gonna do it for you, you're gonna see. And then I just kind of labeled everything the way I wanted it, just so you know, okay? All of the little pieces, I did decide I'm gonna paint them white, and then I'm gonna chalk the color over them. Well, not white, but I'm using vanilla. Okay, so hopefully this makes sense. Hi, Marilyn. Oh, Terry, I know. So I actually wanted two, so I ordered 2 kits. And so I had this kind of extra to show you how I did it. Then I actually went ahead and did it. So when you're painting this is MDF. When you're painting it, I just want to show you from my I'm going to take the middle section of the body, and you can tell the back because it has the cutouts on it. All right. So the flat front is the part we're going to paint. And what I wanted was a dry brushed look. So I'm going to open my vanilla because that's what color I'm using. I'm going to grab my brush, and I wanted that dry brush look. There is, if you take a little bit of water, you can spray it or whatever, just a tiny little bit to get started on here will help you move the chalk paste a little bit easier. I want this dry brushed look. However, I don't want a solid white color because I'm going to make kind of a distressed guy. Like he's going to look a little worn, a little older, you know, like a vintage antique-y look versus a fresh, crisp, clean look. If you want a crisp, clean look, you're going to paint these pieces. If you want to use white or whatever, you're going to go straight on here, and you're going to do it probably slower than what I'm doing with a lot more chalk paste. Okay. So what I'm doing is going to be a little bit quicker. We're going to get a little, the reason why I'm doing it this way is because this is not like the design. The design is going to be chalked over top of this, okay? And this gives me a little more dimension, kind of just the antique-y look. When it's dry, it looks really cool. If you want to go over it with some more color, you can do that too. If you feel like you need a little bit more of the water, you can spray a little bit there. Just remember, the more water you put on here, the longer it will take to dry. Okay, so once this is done, and all these little nubs that stick out, you don't have to worry about painting those because you're going to be like gluing or sticking a piece on that. So this is about how much I'm painting this to get the look that I want. Once it's all painted, ready for the magic of television, which is not television. Once it's all painted, you're going to see these little guys right here, they're all going to be painted white except his little eyeballs. We're going to paint those. They're not balls. They're not eyeballs. To be honest, they're not eyeballs. They're little like U-shaped eyes. I'm going to paint them black because the chalk part is going to be white. So we're going to give him like a little bit of a darker eye, and then that white part will shine through. If you wanted to be more eye color coordinated, I suppose you could use the espresso, but that's the only one that I was painting black. Everything else is going to get painted with this vanilla color, and you can go pretty quickly on these as well. They are going to get chalked with the stencil as well, so you don't have to worry so much. You can kind of just haphazardly go over it with your vanilla. If I get a lot on at first, I'll wipe it off a little bit. So this is how quickly and easily you can paint all of these pieces when you have them taped down. And again, like I just took some cardboard, I laid 4 strips of tape out upside down so that the sticky side is up. And then what I did is I taped down the edges just to make sure that it was going to stay. And I use this over and over. I have had this like this probably a year or so, and it's still sticky. It still works. I'm sure I'll have to one day refresh it with some fresh tape. I also have a bigger one if I'm doing bigger pieces. This is just my little small one. And so I'm just kind of going over these, and then they can dry right on here. Oops, this needs to get a little bit. There we go. So those are done and easy, quick, easy. You can see the little eyeballs are the ones that I did in black. They're like a little IU. Okay. Why do you paint before chalking the design? Alyssa, that is a really good question, because I'm chalking the design over this, and so I want a white background. And then there are a couple you're going to get it as soon as I do it. You'll understand. There's a couple pieces I want to have a different color, and I will go over those when it's completely done. But you'll understand, I promise you'll understand once you see it kind of going together. But you do not have to paint any of these pieces. I am a little extra, as always, and I want mine to have a different look than the one that is in the actual design of this kit. So if you're looking online, like when you go look at the supplies, you can see the design that is like the example of this. It's just on the wood, and they use the wood as the background, and it looks great. But I'm taking mine up a notch. That's why I'm pre-painting. So not everything is going to get painted. I wanted to leave the nose, that brownish skin color, and I'm leaving the face, the skin color. So through the magic of television, I've got mine pre-painted. And what I'm going to show you a couple things. This is how mine turned out. I painted the body. These are the legs. And down here is the base. I wanted that base red, wanted the legs white. This will get covered up by his cuffs to his boots, or the bottom of his feet or whatever. So don't you worry about that line right there. And then on his face as well, I'm just going to kind of move this stuff off. I only painted his hat. His face is left brown. So the actual whole body, you're going to see the feet, the body, and then the head. Goes like that. Okay? All right, so we're gonna work on putting this all together, and right now I'm gonna do the chalking. All of my little pieces I'm gonna keep over here, and what I did was I took that big transfer and I cut apart. I left like this is the design for this, okay? His little head goes here, and then his feet, legs, and the base go here. So I cut these apart, and then all of the little pieces I kind of cut smaller so that I can chalk them, stick them, and design them a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and get started. I am actually, oh, hello, Bruno. I'm going to start with his body because there's a lot of work with the body. I think that's probably the most work. You can see that his body, there are the like shoulders, and each one of these little things are these little fun doodads that are going to pop out and give a 3D image. Hi, Tammy. Okay, so I am going to give this a little wax. I added this to your supply list. If you already have wax, you don't need it. But I do think it's a good idea to wax over this when it's painted. If you didn't have it painted, you probably wouldn't have to wax it. It is a really nice, smooth finished surface. However, you're going to want to fuzz that transfer a lot. Okay, let me make sure it's not too waxy. I don't have any bumps on it. Okay, now I'm going to grab my fuzz cloth, and here we go. I'm gonna fuzz. So I'm gonna peel that. This is like a nice big, it kind of feels, it's like a 8.5 by 11, 9 by 12 size, this body piece. So it's kind of a lot. And I'm just gonna line it up on here. There will be a little border. Perfect. And then just use your hands to smooth it down. Okay. And we're gonna paint, or we're gonna chalk this whole thing in our black velvet. So this is our black velvet chalk paste, and I'm going to use a small squeegee so that I can do a lot at one time. So I'm gonna pick up like a whole hunka burnin' love here. We got a whole lot of chalk paste going on. And we are gonna chalk this whole design so that we can see what we're doing. You're just spreading the paste across the silk screen like butter. If you can butter toast, you can chalk. So that's what we're doing. We're picking up a little bit more of the paste and spread it on like so. All right, and then we're just gonna finish this up. There we go. Okay. After you are done, you're gonna wash your transfer and let it dry, because you can reuse this. You could use it on a window. You could use it on another surface. Here we go. I'm just gonna peel this gently away. Ooh, you guys, it looks so good. This needs to get washed over here. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be so cool, you guys. All right. It's just gonna take me an extra minute to get this whole thing cleaned, just because we're using black, and that takes a little bit longer to get a handle on and clean. Oh goodness. I've made a complete mess. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. Whew. Just wanted to get that cleaned. If you are just joining me for the first time, you can comment the word VIP. Oops. All right. And the keyword today is Nutcracker, all one word. When you comment the word Nutcracker in the comments, I will send you a message with a link where you can see all the supplies I'm using. Once I have this dry, I will hold it up to show you what I mean when like how I wanted that background to be a little bit lighter. instead of just leaving it the brown. So you're gonna see, you can see that there. You can see how that body, and you can see like there is this space between his arms and his waist that I wanted to make sure that was white. So I'm gonna go ahead and color some of this in with my cherry. And I'm gonna do this a little differently. I'm gonna actually mix some cherry with some water in my little color tray to make like a, almost like a watercolor, but with some definite, you know, vibrant pigment here. This is our cherry color. We also have a candy apple that's a very bright red. And I could even add, if I wanted, I could even add like a little dip of my black to this. And then what will happen is it'll get just a little deeper, which I love, a little dark, you know, red. So I am just mixing that up. And I made enough so that it will last for anything I want to paint red on here. Okay. So now that that's there, I'm gonna grab a small paintbrush and I'm just gonna go in to this center part of his coat, okay? We're just gonna paint kind of in the lines, the center part of his coat, just kind of in the lines. I know that these little wood pieces are going to be used here to cover up. So if I go outside of the lines where the little wood pieces are, it's not going to be the end of the world. Because so this is going to fit right here. So it'll be okay. And then we're going to go ahead and do this over here. And leaving like little bits of white here and there is going to add to my distressed vintage, I shouldn't say distressed, I should just kind of say vintage look. So I love that look. Okay. Very good. So far, so good. And then we're going to go ahead and do these stripes here where his little costume or uniform, sorry, branches out a little. Here we go. And then I'm going to go in and do his cuffs in this red color. So he's got little cuffs right here. And actually, I'm wondering if I could kind of rub this on using a different tool. I have like a little sponge. I wonder if I could just kind of pick it up with a little sponge and just like rub it on so it gets in the background, but it looks like a background color. That is kind of, this looks cool. So I'll do matching pieces over there as well. There we go. So you want to get that done pretty quick because you're going over your black chalk, so you will like reconstitute that if you take a little bit too long. So just be quick with your sponging and just rub that around. And then if you get any outside of the lines, you can come in and kind of erase it with a toothpick or a Q-tip is what I was trying to say. A Q-tip, and that's pretty good. Okay, so now we have this much done of his body. All right, so I'm gonna set that aside to dry. I'm gonna pull out his legs, and we're gonna go ahead and chalk this on. And I am going to, hey Siri, text Ryan Gruber. I'm gonna fuzz this. Can you please come down and assist me? I am going to fuzz. Hi Colleen over on YouTube. Thanks for joining. I want to let you know that the link right above your comment is the link that you can click on to get that Nutcracker information. And I can't send you a message because YouTube doesn't allow that. But it does. I put the comment right there in the comments, and then I'm going to send you right there that request. That's the VIP request. I got to do it a little differently on YouTube than Instagram and Facebook. Okay, so I have fuzzed this, and now I'm going to line this up. What I need is help cleaning the transfers. I forgot to wax this, you guys, so I'm going to do that real quick. I need to refresh my water, and then when I clean these, I'm going to have you do it because it takes a long time with the black. All right, so we're going to wax. Wax.
I have to refresh the water.
Yeah, so go dump it and then bring it back.
Cool.
Please and thank you. Okay, so I am just waxing this surface. Beautimous. All right. And then I'm gonna set my transfer down. And I'm leaving, obviously there's like this little edge. Actually, I think I'm gonna line up the base first. There we go. And then everything else. All right, so it's the same thing. We're gonna use our black. Press it down with your hand. And then you're just gonna squeegee all of this chalk there we go. Just spread the chalk out. It's super easy to do. I might need to get a little more. I know I'm getting it all over my fingers. Messy crafter. Okay. Good deal. Looks good. I'm just gonna put that extra back in the container. I do want to wash this from my fingers because you don't want to get it on any of your other bits and pieces. When I peel this, okay, I want you to there's some cool water back there, like room temperature, a gallon. I want you to add that in there so it's not too hot. Because,
I don't have to add all of it.
no, like half of it. Ooh, the peel. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's beginning to look just like a nutcracker. And then that wasn't like half. Yeah, more. I'm just helping him get this water temp right. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. It's still so hot. Okay. Alright, that's probably okay. And maybe what you can do is just don't keep it in there too long when you're washing it. And you can use this to wash it. Okay, let's get this dried. I just have a helper tonight to wash those up. And we are gonna do, so I was looking at different nutcrackers online and what they look like. And some of them have white pants. Some of them have, so this is their boot. This is his boots. This part of the leg down. And then this is the cuff to the pants. So some of them have white pants, some of them have green pants, some of them have all black pants. Some of them have gold, you know, different things. And so I'm gonna do a little, I'm gonna do the green, but what I did is in your kit, you're getting a little packet of green because you don't need a whole lot. And what I'm gonna do with this is kind of the same thing that I did with the red, where I made it into like a watercoloring. I'm gonna take some of the green. I don't need a ton. And I'm gonna put it in here with a little bit of water. This is the only thing I'm doing green, and it's just the bottom portion of his pants. So I'm mixing it with a little water, and I'm gonna add a little bit of black. That's too much. I'm gonna add a little bit of black just to darken it up. Place it upside down and maybe wipe it front and back with this. Why don't you place, here, I know what I'll do. Sorry guys, I'm just helping get this situated for a second. Let's just throw this up here and we can lay them out on there. And then wipe it front and back so that, yeah, there we go. We got that black. I'm mixing it. So it's a little darker than the meadow. You guys have all the things you need for this. I did not add stir sticks or these little color trays. If you need them for like just a couple bucks, you can add it right to your cart. Okay, now I'm gonna do that same technique where I'm just gonna kind of rub it in, but I need a different, I'm gonna get just a little bit bigger of a sponge. And I'm just gonna kind of there we go. The thing is it's hard to control when you have a round sponge. But that's good. And I'm just going to dry that. So we have our green pants. Hi Marilyn, hi Doris, hi Noreen, hi Shauna. Hi Sherry Prince from Canada. We are creating our Nutcracker. It is a fantastic kit, and I've put together a whole kit. I'm showing you how to do this. When you get yours, come back to this video and kind of watch the order that I do things. We did pre-paint a lot of our pieces. You don't have to, you can leave them completely brown. Okay, now I don't need to paint any more of this, so this is all dry, this is all dry. Let's move to our face, our head, and this guy, we've got, okay, so I am going to wax this one. Oh, that was a lot of wax. Hold on. Here we go. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. If I've missed, actually, I'm going to have, get on Facebook and watch this and look at the comments and see if I missed any, because a lot of them went by fast. I have a hard time sometimes watching all the comments, so sometimes you have to ask me a question multiple times. Hi, Helen. All right, so I am gonna fuzz this. Fuzzy Fuzz Fuzzerson. Oh my goodness. So how's the weather been by you guys? It's been beautiful, sunny, like highs around 80 during the day, cooling off at night. Definitely not our normal summer. We usually have like a hot summer. All right, here we go. I am going to get that set. Hold on. Hold, please. I don't have it 100%. Okay. This looks a little better. Okay. Now, we don't have to chalk the entire, I'm going to throw this in the water because we don't have to chalk the entire thing, because this guy right here is going to go on top. So I don't have to chalk the sides, but I do have to do the top and the bottom. So we're just going to get that going here. This is his hat up here where the red background is. So you can kind of see the difference there. And then we're going to go ahead and do this chin strap. Rainy, hot, and muggy. Oof, that's not cool. Where are you, Tammy? I am not a rainy, hot, and muggy person. If it's going to be hot and muggy, it needs to be nice so that I can like go swimming or something. And then Ryan, tell me when people say something. And okay, perfect. Now I'm going to peel. Beautiful. Now this needs to get washed. You can take a break and wash this.
King says she's not
Alabama. Of course, it's gonna be rainy and muggy in Alabama. Okay, let's dry off our little hat. You notice I run out of red here. Don't worry about it. The base of his hat is not going to be red. It's going to be white. So we are just drying this completely. Okay, oops. I missed a spot. And we'll get this dried. I can put away my green. Okay, so we got the head all done. And I think I'm leaving that color. All right, so all of my main pieces are done. I don't think I need this anymore, but I'm setting it aside just in case because I don't like to clean that up if I might need it later. Now we're gonna do his little hair and this top part of his, like the brim or whatever of his hat. You might, do you think you need more like fresh water again since it was black? I think I'm, you think it's fine? It's kind of a lot, so it's probably fine. All right, so I'm gonna lay this over here. And I'm chalking again in our black. So this design will all be black over the vanilla. So I'm using vanilla. If you are just joining me, I have pre-painted these pieces with our vanilla chalk paste, and it's all dry, and now I'm just chalking the design on top of the vanilla. Okay, there we go. So that we have that background color in there because he's got white hair. All right. Now I'm gonna peel. Oh, guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to wax this. So it is peeling up a bit of the white, but it's okay. I think it still gives its color. Ryan, you want to go ahead and wash this? Use your hands and try to, like, once this is soaked, try to get that off.
that white. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Actually, I'll just set that aside to dry. I am not going to forget to wax anymore because what I said before that you probably don't have to wax, I lied. Wax everything. After what I just saw happen with the sticky part of that stencil, wax all of it. Oh, I've got too much wax on here. All right, so I waxed that. I'm just gonna go ahead and wax all these little pieces so that I am covering my booty, because that was not Very hot and now smoky. Oh no, you guys have wildfires again in Canada? Hi Connie. This Nutcracker is, I'm so excited. That's all I can say, because I'm very excited to see my creation, how it turns out. I hope you guys make one too. Oh my goodness. I'm debating on putting them on my front porch or by my fireplace. I'm really not sure because I don't know. But if you put it outside, all you have to do, you guys, is just spray it with a sealant. Or you could use some of the gator hide, but honestly, a spray sealant is really easy when you've got something so large. You don't need to seal, like, you don't need to paint on a sealant for something so big. This nose, I'm gonna be pasting this without painting any of it, so I'm just gonna make sure to get that waxed as well, because whatever the transfer is gonna stick to, that's gonna need to get waxed. Okay, almost done here.
A lot of chatter.
Ooh. You're putting yours in front of your faux fireplace. Perfect. Hi, Regina. You're so welcome. Welcome. I'm glad you're here for the first time. Yeah, okay. So, I just waxed everything, so this should be good. I should be good to just chalk and go, but we definitely need to be fuzzing our transfers, so I'm gonna have that fuzz towel ready, and we're gonna whip these out as much as I can. So here are like the little teeth, or what, I don't even know what they are, but they look like teeth in all of the pictures, and so I'm just gonna say, you know what, they're teeth, and that's what it is. We've got belt buckles. All right, belt buckle, it's gonna be gold. Teeth, this is black. I'm gonna be doing this, we'll do these. These are gonna be, these will be black. His little mustache will be black. Try to get this all, let me see what else. And his beard will be outlined in black. So I'm just gonna fuzz, 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 and then I will line it up. And then fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. And then we'll like chalk it all at one time. Fuzz, fuzz, and then we'll give it to Ryan to clean because he is cleaning my stuff today. It's kind of a big project to do live, and so that's why I made sure to do a few things ahead of time. I am going to show you a cool trick. So stay tuned for that. It's for all these little teeny pieces. I'm going to show you. So here are, these are his mustache. So I'm going to attempt to just have them on two pieces kind of at the same time. The trick is you just need to line it up. There you go. All right, so So we got all of this. This is all going to be black. You don't need a lot of chalk paste. But we just want to make sure we get everything covered. We can do a couple at a time. That other one is going to be nominee. So instead of using gold, you guys, I chose nominee because it is by far my absolute favorite shimmer, not shimmer, what's it called? Metallic paste that we have. We have come out with a couple other ones, but this one it's my favorite. Okay, so this is all done. I'm gonna peel. I like to use my little detail tool to kind of hold down that piece while I'm peeling. I'm just gonna go in order, and Ryan, you could come grab these transfers to wash them. There's going to be 4, those, and then this one. Thank you kindly. There you go. Awesome. I got a paper towel here. That's good. Okay, so all of this is wet and chalked. I am loving the different color variation that I have going on with these white pieces. You guys, it is definitely becoming what I wanted. I'm going to go ahead and trim out the star. And the reason why I'm deciding right now is because I realize I have 2 stars and 1 transfer. And so this, for the little feet, the like cuffs, I have just 1 of each, so I can easily do it. Oh my goodness. Hi Sam, hi Grandma Buddy, hi Connie, hi Sherry, hi Alyssa. Do you paint the side, the accessory pieces? You certainly can. I did not. I don't know if it's because I'm lazy or what, but I definitely did not. And it's because the sides of everything is black. And so I thought if we just leave everything black, it'll just kind of match in that way. But you certainly could paint the sides like the color that you painted the background. To me, I just didn't. I thought about it and I was like, I don't want to. So I didn't. And we'll see how it looks when I'm completely done. So I'm kind of laying these out. And I'm just going to I'm going to line up one of these and press it down. And then I'll line up the other one. There you go. And then we'll line up this. And press it down. And then we're going to do these. Now, I got to check my cheat sheet. All right, I am going to be chalking these and this and these in nominee. I still have a few more black things to do. But let me go ahead and what is happening?
I asked if he was helping you, and
Yes.
he didn't hear me, and then he goes, "Do I want a beard?" And I said, "No."
No.
Are you helping her?
No.
Do you want to watch what she
Connie, absolutely. Yeah, he's helping me.
Okay.
You definitely need you definitely need this. It is awesome. Okay. Nominee is going on these like starburst things. Okay. Oh, I love Nominee. OMG. Okay, so we've got this fun Nominee starburst. And I'm going to try to line this one up in the same fashion and do it without washing that transfer first. And then we'll wash. Okay. Very good. All right, we have 2 Nominee stars. And Ryan's gonna come and get these. And then I'm just gonna use this tool here to get this chalked. Those will wash up real easy. I'm almost done here. I gotta do 2 more shapes.
Where's the other star?
I only have 1 transfer.
Oh.
I had to do 2. Ah, smooth, you guys. The Nominee is just the smoothest ever chalk paste, and it's so satisfying of a color. I don't know. I just love it so much. All right, now we're gonna peel. Oh, look at this. Looky. Ah ha ha ha. There we go. All right. Here you go, Rye. All right, so that's Nominee. Ooh, we're gonna do the belt buckle in gold. Now, I did see some belt buckles that were black, but frankly, I really wanted it to be gold. I saw some gold and some black, but I like a gold. Okay. Now, all the rest of the little shapes, I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to kind of line it up. I'm going to fuzz it a few times. We're almost ready to assemble, you guys. Isn't that awesome? Just gonna move this stuff so that I don't. Okay, so first we need an eyebrow, and then a little thing, and then a little thing. I just need to make sure. All right, we got the eyebrow, we got the little thing, and then you just kind of have to get in here and line these up. This one maybe needs to be longer. Okay, this one a shorter. I'm just making sure I have everything lined up with everything. All right, there's that. What do I have left? Line up your pieces and figure out which ones go where. This one goes here. And this one goes there. Okay, I figured it out. Now, his little eyebrows are going to be black. So that's my only black piece. And I believe, I'm going to look at my cheat sheet in a second, but I believe all of my little embellishments are going to be nominee. Ornate pieces, nominee. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right, everything else, nominee. Like, I have too much paste on my tool, but it'll help me go fast. All right. After I do this row, I'm going to do another one of those little pointy round things because it, I have 4 of them to do and only 2 stencils for them. There we go. All right, Rye. I have 2 more that you can wash. We have this, and then we're done stenciling, you guys. Hi, Jen. Hi, Ray. Tammy, it is you. I'm doing it live. But you don't have to do it in a rush. Like, you could do one part one night, the next part another night. Like, you don't have to do everything all at once because it's probably going to be like a 2-hour project if you go straight through, depending on how quick you are, honestly. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna line it up, and the other eyebrow. I know, when I first look at things like this, I'm like, oh goodness, this is going to be a project. And it is, absolutely. So it is, this is not quick and, you know, easy peasy. This is a project that you're going to plan it. Well, if you're a planner, plan it. If you're not, go with the flow and just see where it takes you. I planned it. I showed you my little sticky notes, how I kind of wrote out what I wanted. I looked at other examples on the computer. I just Googled the word Nutcracker, and then I clicked on images, and I just looked at how they were designed and what colors were used. And I looked at the one that was in our catalog for the sample, and I decided how I wanted to do it. I wanted to incorporate gold. I am kind of a gold, and I'm not really much of a green person, so I didn't want too much green, but I did like the idea of putting his pants green, which brings in a little Christmassy flair. Okay. And the last one. All right. Oh, I lied. There's one more after that. We got to do these little eyeball. these little eyes, and we're just gonna use some vanilla for this. So just at the bottom, as if we were putting a little smile on this eye. It's like a little smile. Gotta clean off my tool. I'm gonna dip it in vanilla, and we're just adding a little sparkle to his dark eye. Okay. Good deal. All right, we got the eyes. This little baby. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pack this up, and we're going to assemble. Make sure everything is dry. Kind of put this stuff away. Close up our containers. Thanks, Tammy. We are showing, I'm putting these in here. Christmas in July, because Christmas in July is this week, but next, if you guys are not inside my group, this week you're going to want to get in there, because on Thursday we are having our Christmas in July sale. And we're doing bundles right now. These are mystery bundles. I can't tell you about it. You have to go in there to find out how it works. But if you want to get into the group, all you have to do is comment the word VIP. I will send you a message with a link where you can join. It is free. It is a DIY and crafting group. You'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information inside that group. Anyone who is in there can tell you that you will get all the best of all the things when you join. Okay, now all my pieces are kind of getting scooched because I want to assemble this bad boy. In order to do that, we need to flip it over, make sure we have everything where it needs to be, and I'm going to use some different adhesives. For me personally, I'm going to do the 2 glue method on putting this together. Now, your bundle comes with adhesive. You're going to have, let me pull it out. You're going to have 2 sheets of, actually, this probably is really good. Ooh, okay, so these are like those really awesome, what do you call it? Because I have it. It's like that magic adhesive. It's almost like this alien tape. If you've ever had this, you've ever used that. It's kind of like that. It's clear, like almost like a gel tape. Oh, and FYI, if you would like 30% off your entire order tonight, all you need to do is comment perks, PERKS. If you become a perks member, you'll get 30% off of every order you ever place. Tonight, what you'll do is you'll add perks to your cart, and you will check out with just perks. It's $20, but you will get a $20 product credit in your account right away. Then you go back and click on the link that I send you about the Nutcracker, and you'll be able to purchase that all for 30% off. So you can choose to use, actually, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to try it. This is what it came with. I'm going to put a bunch in here. Looks like I can fit 3 in here. And I'm hoping that will be good. I was going to use E6000 and hot glue. I still might. Maybe I'll do a test. And I'll do half this and half that. And we'll see if they both stay. You know what I'm saying? I can report back to you guys. Oh, sometimes my nails are great and sometimes they are not. I was getting ready for this and I was like, I forgot to have dinner. So I am hungry for dinner and it is like 9 o'clock. I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal or something, right? Okay, so let's get this in. I don't know if there's like a little trick to making sure it's pressed in. I have a little tool. Perfect. Little gentle tapping did the trick. Now on this one, let's try I am just not strong these days. I'm going to put some E6000 because y'all know that works. Or wood glue too would work. Let me get that back on there. Hot glue, that's going to give us that instant bond that we need. And we're going to tap it in. There we go. I might need to pick it up. Oh, it looks like, there we go. My determination. This is a nice fit, this one. It's a little bit off. I wonder if I used the wrong side. All right. Oh, it's already. I gotta unglue it for a second. Ah, that can't be. That can't be right. It has to go in like this. I'm like, there's no way. I certainly do not. I forgot that it only goes in one way. So there is no right and wrong way. For a second, I was scared. I was like, did I do the wrong thing? No. But I am going to, until I figure out, because I am not doing it on this live, until I figure out, I'm just going to hold this in place. The other one fits so perfectly. It isn't sin. I promise it's not, because it's something with the shape. Okay. But it's holding. All right, this looks awesome. I'm gonna just for the fun of it, I just want to check. Okay, so that one fits perfectly. And this fits okay. It's just mine. This fit perfectly, so I'm not worried about it. I'll figure it out. Okay. Gluing these little guys on. The big pieces, easy with these little cutout adhesive things. Awesome. Hey, Rye, will you come help me?
Yeah.
All I want you to do, and hopefully you can do this, is peel off the little backers on these. Hey, Terry. Unfortunately, it only goes one way. There's a right and a wrong side. And so, they fit in, like, I don't know how to explain this. If you look at this, like the head, the pieces on the front are flesh, and the cutout is for these pieces, and they only stick out on the back. And so another designer, like, there is no right or wrong. I mean, there is a right and a wrong. So you have to, can you see how it's like ridged right there? And then this is ridged the opposite way to fit just like that perfectly. That's how it's supposed to go. So if it was snug for her, I'm just gonna check it out with, I'll just fix it myself. Are you having a problem? Do you want a tool?
I've gotten one.
Oh. I can give you a pokey tool.
There's two.
Here.
Two.
Here. Thank you.
Oh, that'll work.
All right, so now I'm gonna take these. Let me click my perks button so you guys can see. I'm gonna take the little cuffs, and we're gonna stick them down. These, I'm gonna take my
Where'd you put that one?
right here.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Non-stick scissors, and I'm gonna cut some of these in half and in thirds. And in half again. You can also probably roll it up. Is it easier with the tool?
A lot easier.
Okay. Good. So make sure you have your pokey tool handy. But it's clear adhesive, so you don't need to worry.
I can take all these backers also.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you, oh, here's the other, whoops, the other, thing. And then the boot cuff, which we made gold using our, nominee. So cool. We need to keep putting our adhesive on, bud.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep putting the adhesive on, and he is just going to take it off. This seems like it's going to be a good adhesive. I love my alien tape, whatever you call it. And looks like cutting it in half for most of the things works well. You may have to cut it into thirds. I was a little bit sloppy at that. So we'll see. This one can have a few pieces. Here we go. Ryan is an awesome helper, for sure.
Thank you.
I know, there's a ton. I think some of it I'm just gonna hot glue. If you are putting it outside and you are in a winter where you're going to have a cold winter, you may not want to use hot glue. You want to use like the E6000 or wood glue. Just because when hot glue gets cold, sometimes it fails, you know. Sometimes it fails. He's like working hard. Okay. These little tiny ones, I'm just gonna hot glue. As long as my hot glue is still hot, which it is. And I love that our scissors are non-stick, so you can quickly and easily cut these without gumming up your scissors. So these aren't they're not necessarily 3D too much, so you can fold it over. I'm just realizing that. I didn't think about it till just now. But it looks like you can fold it over. If you can get the backer off, you can fold it over. All right, there we go. Love it. All right, we're gonna start assembling. Let's see, we've got shoulders. All right, so the cuffs down here are the longest. They're kind of in the middle. So we'll assemble those. And then, like I said, you kind of want to line them up I'm just matching the little arrow, like the little shapes in there, because you can see, because you did your transfer, your stencil design, and it's the same stencil design that's on top. All right, there we go. And I have one more right there. So we got our 3D cutouts here. Let's do his little teeth or whatever that's supposed to be. Ooh, his belt. That goes like this. And his beard. Awesome. Oh, you guys, I am loving this. All right, the last part. Oh, we're going to put his little stars. They go down on his boots. Very cool. And we're almost done. Thank you. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Judy. We are doing our, oh, we got to do his cheeks, but we can't, there are some things I want to do, but we have to wait till we get it all together. And the last, like, I'm waiting on the piece that Ryan's working on right now. Of course, the last piece. Thank you. All right, so we're going to assemble his hair and his other, make sure this fits. Scooch it. Perfect. And then we need to do his eyebrows. And then his eyes. We kind of should set it out to see what it's gonna look like. There we go. That might need a scooch. All right, I'm gonna do a little hot glue here. On that eye. There we go. Okay, now I did show you that you could use some of this. And I'm going to get another little sponge. And I'm just going to go on the lid and kind of get most of it off. I'm just going to give him some Couture Coral Cheeks. Just give him a little pink cheek. Just like so. And whenever you use chalk paste with a sponge, you can always wash it out if you want to reuse those things. You guys, this is so cool. Bum, ba, bum. Da, 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 da. Look how cool. What do you think? What do you think? He is all done. He's standing up. He's got his cute little cheeks. Now, if we wanted to add more color, we could do that somewhere. If you wanted, I've seen some really cool where after it was all done, they went in with their espresso and did a little bit of like distressing and everything, but I'm kind of digging the way he looks right about now. What do you guys think? Thank you, thank you. Oh, I do. I forgot to add my little, hold on. She's like, you have 4 little pieces to add. Let me do that real quick. I was saving those for the hot glue. It's gonna make a world of difference. Thank you so much for telling me. Ah. Oh my goodness. Of course. I was so excited. This is a labor of love. There you go. Can you tell where I added it? Boop, 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 right there. So, if you want to get your own Nutcracker, you can go and comment the word Nutcracker right now. Nutcracker. One word. Nutcracker. It's late. If you want to save 30% on him, you can comment perks, PERKS, and you can join the perks membership and get 20% product credit as well as your 30% off. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Sherry. Randy's Crafty Creations. I'll get you. That link is right up above. If you scroll up to the top of the comments, you're going to see that link for you on YouTube. The YouTube link is different than the other links. So you can click on it right now. Everybody else has to comment and then they can see it later. Okay, so if you want to get in on the Christmas in July sale that's coming Thursday night at 8 p.m., we are pre-ordering bundles right now. You want to get into the group, comment VIP to get into the group so that you can get in on the deals and show up inside my group at 8 o'clock on Thursday. I can send you that link by when you comment VIP. I will give you. My brain is gone. My brain is fried. I worked hard on this. I got to make another one. I made one. I got to make another one so that I can have 2 on both sides of either my fireplace or my front door. I haven't decided yet, but I think my fireplace. And your sugar is low because you didn't. Oh, you're right. See, my brain, everything. Plus, I had a big weekend. Okay. I was wondering where they went. They make the coat. Yes, they do. They really do. Because those little gold pieces. I love it. Oh my gosh. I think his cheeks are the best. Actually, his mustache is like doing a funny thing. There, I think that's better. Or are they're still like wisping up? Is that better? Is that better? Thank you, Mary Lou. Patience. Ha 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 ha. You all fooled. Just kidding. Okay, so that's what we did tonight. Christmas in July, the Nutcracker. I really wanted to share with you guys because it came out so early. I don't want this because it is a bundle. I don't want it to sell out and you guys not get a chance to get it before Christmas. And I'm not going to do my normal Christmas like projects probably until later, like end of August, because we got to do fall before Christmas. Like September will be Christmas for sure, but I just didn't want you guys to miss this, so I always do a little bit of Christmas in July. All right, I hope that you love this. I hope you get your own. And if you have any questions, let me know. Make sure to come back and come to this video when you get your box so that you can remember what I did, like how I kind of sorted out everything. Of course, I painted stuff. I didn't paint everything, so I didn't paint his face. You don't have to paint anything. You could leave it with the brown background. So just whatever you need to do to make your life easier and make your cute little Nutcracker. Enjoy. Thank you for watching. Come back and see me again. I'll be live Wednesday at 2. Tomorrow night, I'll have a new video at 8 p.m.